Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial in the Read and Crochet Along, or RCAL as we like to call it. And today's tutorial is for a very special book. This was my very first Amish book that I ever wrote. And another fun fact is this couple that's on the cover are actually married. But I just thought that was pretty sweet. And yeah, so for it being my first Amish book and having that story, it's a lot of fun. And I do love this cover. It's just beautiful. When I first saw it, I was overjoyed. So a man of his word. And what you need to do this square is red heart yarn or any type of yarn that you want. But if you want to use the same colors, you need to use the red heart yarn, and that is in the description box. There's a link to it there. But you can use any yarn, you can use any hook size, anything that you want to do. This is choose your own adventure. All right, you're also going to need a 5mm hook, or the hook size that is suited to your gauge, and also a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. Okay, so the colors that I chose were pale yellow, and that of course is for the golden sunlight here. Pumpkin, which is for the gorgeous orange that's up here in the sky. And I just love all this color. I love a beautiful sunset. I like sunrises too, but sunsets are gorgeous. And hot red, and that is the red. There's less red in here, but there is some like gray in here. It's not quite as bright as this, but in using the yarn that I have, this was the closest to it. Then we've got gray heather, and that is for her dress. All right, so let's get started. Okay, for round one, we are going to make a slip knot. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to slip stitch to the first chain, just right here. And it's going to make a ring. All right, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put 11 more double crochets into this ring. So 1, 2, 3. So at the end of this round, we're going to have 12, counting the chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. So go ahead and put 11 more double crochets in this round, and so you have a total of 12, and I will see you at the beginning. Okay, so make sure that you've got 12. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We will insert our hook in the top of that chain 3, and then pull through, and then that is our first round. Okay, for this round 2, we're going to use pumpkin, and we're going to turn our first round around. So we've got the wrong side facing us, and we're going to join in any stitch, just like that, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do a 4 double crochet cluster. So to do that, we yarn over, insert our hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull through just the first 2 loops, so that leaves 2 on the hook. We're going to do that again. Yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, that's 4 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so what that gives us is 5 loops on the hook, because we're including this double crochet that was a chain 3, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes the 4 double crochet cluster. All right, to finish this stitch, we're going to yarn over and pull through all of the loops, and there is our beginning cluster. All right, so then in the next 2 stitches, we're going to double crochet. 1 and 2. Oops. Need to get into the stitch. That's where my initial 3 was. Chain 3 in that or in that first round. All right, so now what we're going to do is in the next stitch here, which is right over here, we are going to do a 5 double crochet cluster. So it's the same thing we did here, but we're going to do it 5 times. All right, so yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on hook. This is 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. Okay, and so what that gives us is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on the hook. So we're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. And that is our 5 double crochet cluster. In the next 2 stitches, we are going to put a double crochet in each one of those. So double crochet, double crochet, and then in this next stitch we're going to do our cluster again. So yarn over, pull through 2, leave 2 on the hook. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, and then you're going to put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. That's going to be 1 and 2. Then here will be, it's kind of hard to see when we're looking at it on the wrong side, but then you're going to put another cluster and then 2 more double crochets, and that'll finish off the round. So I will meet you back at the beginning. All right, we're at the beginning and we want to join in the top of the cluster, which is right here. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, and pull through and pull through. And then to start the next round, we're going to turn our work so these are facing. So what we ended up doing was making bobble stitches. And so those clusters puff up like this, and they look like the bobble stitch. All right, so that's round 2. I'll meet you at the beginning of round 3. Okay, so for round 3, we're going to take our hot red and we're going to join in the top of any cluster stitch, just like that. There. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we are going to put 2 more double crochets into that stitch, 1 and 2. I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets into that stitch, 1, 2, and 3, and that gives us our corner. All right, and then we're going to double crochet in the next stitch. That's going to be the double crochet from the previous round. And then we're going to double crochet in that next stitch. Just like that. And then we're going to put another corner right there, the top of. You could put it there if you wanted to. I'm going to put mine here. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 and 2. Get that yarn out of the way. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. All right, and that's what our side is going to look like. Just like that. Move these over a little bit. That's that chain 3, so that's why it looks a little bit wonky, but that's okay. And then you're just going to repeat that around. So you'll put a double crochet in this stitch, a double crochet in this stitch, and then another corner into the top of that cluster. Okay, so go ahead and repeat that around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. All right, so this is what you have we're back at the beginning of the round, so this is what it's going to look like. And again, you can, when you block it, you can straighten this up and get it all nice and pretty, but this is what we have. So then we're just going to join in the top of that chain 3. And fasten off. All right. All right, so on to round 4. All right, for round 4, we're going to take our gray heather and we are going to join in any corner space. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to put 2 double crochets into that same stitch. Oops. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and then put 3 double crochets into that same space. I think I said stitch before, but it's in the same space. 2 and 3. Okay, that gives us our corner. And then we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. The next 3 stitches, 2 and 3. Okay, and then we are going to put a back post double crochet around the next stitch and then another one around the next stitch. Just like that. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake, and I'm going to show you where I messed up and why this is wrong. Okay, so I ended up putting a double crochet into this stitch. The back post stitch is correct, but this stitch is not correct. So the reason why is because I neglected to push my corner over and I skipped that stitch. So that's what ends up happening if you skip the stitch, which you do not want to do. But good thing that I did, because it's nice to see what a mistake is and why it's a mistake. All right, so let's do this again. We're going to go into that one. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to back post behind this one. And then back post behind the next one. Just like that. And so see, that looks much better. All right, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do our corner again, which is 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then we're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and that's going to be our pattern for the whole round. So you're going to do your corner, then you're going to do 3 double crochets, back post double crochet around the next 2 double crochets, then do 3 double crochets, and then our corner. So go ahead and repeat that around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. Okay, so we're at the beginning of the round. We're just going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, just like that. All right, and that is round 4. I'll meet you for round 5. Okay, for round 5, we're going to use pale yellow again, and then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 3 half double crochets. So half double crochets. Oops. Let me try that again. Need a longer tail. Yeah, like that. All right, so we're going to do 3 half double crochets. So we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to, instead of yarning over just the first, yarning over and pulling through the 2 first loops, we're going to pull through all 3. So that's a half double crochet. 2 and 3. Okay. And then we're going to just put half double crochet in the next, I believe, 13 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oops, I think I miscounted here, 13, and 14. So let me check here. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, I miscounted while I was counting. All right, so next 13 stitches. All right, so then we're going to do our corner. So that's going to be 3 half double crochets in the corner. And then that's just going to be our pattern for each side. 3 half double crochets in the corner, then half double crochet in the next 13 stitches, and then 3 half double crochets in the corner. So go ahead and finish that around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. Me again, I did not finish. I recounted again, so it is 14 stitches. Sorry for the confusion, but it happens. Miscounting happens all the time. At least it does to me. Maybe you guys are much better counters than I am. I certainly hope so. So 14 stitches all the way across. All right, carry on. See you at the beginning. Okay, we're at the beginning. So we're going to want to slip stitch into that first half double crochet, just like that, and then we will fasten off. Okay, and like I said, when you block it, you can manipulate these stitches here so that they'll be in place and it'll be straight. And then you want, pop your bubbles, your bobbles out, not bubbles. Somebody knows how to crochet bubbles, let me know. Okay, so this is the A Man of His Word square. And that's the A Man of His Word square. Thank you for joining me for another tutorial. To find out more information about this book and all of my other books, please visit my website at kathleenfuller.com, and you'll find purchase information there. Thank you. See you next time.